Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was trying some new slides and things tonight. So the screen went black for a while, trying to figure out what in the world was going on. Trial and error. If you don't show up and you don't try, you don't grow. So I am willing to grow and make mistakes and learn from them. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is episode 30. I can't believe it. I'm going to get started right with some music and I'll tell you about it after I sing because I love this song. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Together, everyone a seed. Half of us are satisfied, the other half in need. Love's bountiful in us, tarnished by our greed. Oh, when will there be a harvest for the world? Yeah, yeah, I wanna know. A nation planted, so concerned with gain. As the seasons come and go, greater grows the pain. And far too many feeling the strain. Oh, when will there be a harvest for the world? I wanna know, yeah, yeah. When will there be a harvest? Gather every man, gather every woman. Celebrate your lives. Give thanks for your children. Gather everyone. Gather all together. Overlooking none. Hoping life gets better for the world. Yeah, yeah. I wanna know. Dress me up for battle when all I want is peace. Those of us who pay the price come home with the least. Nation after nation turning into beasts. Oh, when will there be a harvest for the world? I wanna know. When will there be a harvest for the world? Oh, oh. When will there be a harvest? 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 A harvest for the world. Harvest for the world. Harvest for the world. Harvest for the world. I wanna know. When will there be? I wanna know. When will there be a harvest? Yes, a harvest for the world. That is an Isley Brothers tune. It was, Isley Brothers, they had their political tunes. And this one, I just love the song because of the way that it feels. And the first time that I actually heard the song was it as a cover. First time that I remember hearing it, because I'm sure I heard it before, by the Power Station. a super group that was members of Duran Duran, who was one of my favorite childhood groups. Duran Duran, two members from Duran Duran, a member from Chic, and Robert Palmer. Oh my gosh, super group. So it was Andy and John Taylor from Duran Duran, Tony Thompson from Chic. He's the drummer of Chic. Why am I having so much trouble saying Chic? And then Robert Palmer. So they got together and they recorded and released this song in March of 1985. And I had the whole album and I loved the whole album. And then later I found out that it was originally an Isley Brother tune, and they released it in 1976 on their own label called T-Neck because they were from Teaneck, New Jersey. Whoa! So this tune I thought was perfect. I was driving last week, coming home from rehearsal in Brooklyn, and it came on the radio, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to do this song next week because I think it's perfect." It's "Harvest for the World" is the name of the song, and it's just talking about the fact that some of us have a whole lot, some of us don't have a whole lot. But to have the idea and to have the goal that there would be a harvest for everyone so that we can share, and it's possible. I think it's possible. That one was written by the Isley Brothers and Chris Jasper. And that's going to start off our celebrating Thanksgiving. So I put in the chat box before we got started. If you're cooking while you're watching, let me know what you cooking. What you cooking? What's your favorite recipe for Thanksgiving? Are you cooking on the stove, in the oven? Are you using your air fryer, your Instapot? Instapot is one of my favorites. Are you using a crock pot? What are you doing? So let me look in the chat and see who's checked in. I see Mr. Keith Anthony Fluid is here. Hi, Keith. He thought I'd be cooking tonight, getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow. He says one of his favorite singers of all time is Ron Isley. He's one of my favorites too, and still doing it, still kicking it, and he's a great writer too. So yeah, I am not cooking much this year. I've been so busy this entire week, this entire month has been busy, and I'm grateful for the work. And I've been learning to balance doing bliss breaks while I have a full gigging schedule. That's something new for me. But I'm happy that I'm able to do both. With that in mind, I didn't do any of the backing tracks this week. I didn't have time to do backing tracks this week. So if you look in the chat in the description box, I've also linked to where I got the backing tracks. So if you want to use them yourself, if you're a singer and you like the tunes I'm doing, there you are with the links to the backing tracks. So I'm gonna do another song. Keith said he's making chitlins. I don't think you spell it right, but I don't know. I don't like chitterlings. I don't like the smell, and I don't. Okay. I think it's actually chitterlings, not chitlins, but I think it's chitterlings. I don't know. But if you're making chitlins, then go right on ahead and eat them all by yourself. Ooh, Fred said he's making 2 pumpkin pies and he's ready to travel. Hey, now you coming by my house? I love pumpkin everything this time of year. Pumpkin. It's just the fact that you can get so many things in pumpkin flavor. I love it. There are actually these fabulously seasoned pumpkin seeds from Trader Joe's that Keith and I both love, and we go around to the different Trader Joe's because some of them get sold out faster than others. Keith, I still have 4 bags of those seeds for you. I haven't touched them. They are waiting for you. We got to figure out how we're gonna get those to you. All right, so let me do this next song. That's another one for Thanksgiving. It's a Natalie Merchant tune, and she was the first artist to do it. I don't know of very many covers. I think there might be. I found a cover that was nice. But it's Natalie Merchant, and she released it in May of 1998. And the way that I came across this tune was that I had heard it on the radio, but in terms of like adding it to my repertoire the Cas Music Orchestra, we were asked to do this song for a mother and son dance a couple of times. And I just always thought it was just a great tune. So this one is called Kind and Generous. La la, ooh, yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You've been so kind and generous. I don't know how you keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. For your selflessness, my admiration. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound to thank you for it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You've been so kind and generous. I don't know how you keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. And I never could have come this far without you. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound for it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, and I thank you for so many gifts you gave, love and tenderness. I wanna thank you. I thank you for your generosity, the love and honesty that you gave me. I wanna thank you, show my gratitude, my love, my respect for you. I wanna thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, thank you, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. I'm so grateful. I wanna thank you. Yes, so kind and generous. I want to thank you. And I'll say it again and again and again. And that goes out to all of you. Thank you for being here and showing up and supporting this work and for enjoying the show and letting me know that you do. All right, so I am going to tell you about this next tune. Let's see. Speaking of thank you and being happy about stuff, you can say thank you to someone because they're simply the best. Yes. So I am going to celebrate the birthday of Tina Turner. She turns, I can't do the daggone math. This is sad. But her birthday is on November 26th. I'm That's how I know when I'm like working a lot, because like simple things like numbers and all that kind of stuff don't come as easy as they usually do. But nonetheless, I'm here. Tina Turner was born on November 26th, 1939. So she's going to be two something. What is it, 82? Is that right? Is that right? I think so. No. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, let me know if my numbers are right. But this song was written by Mike Chapman and Holly Knight. And first, it was recorded and released by Bonnie Tyler. Um, Bonnie Tyler, who sings, I need a hero. I'm looking out for a hero at the end of the night. I don't know if I got the words right, but yeah, so Bonnie Tyler released this as a single, and then it was also included on her album Hide Your Heart. But the single was released in 1988. And then Tina Turner decided, she heard it and she wanted to do it. But she went back to the writer and approached her saying, to the lyricist, Holly Knight, she requested some changes. So she asked for an addition of a bridge, and she felt that it was missing a key change. So she added a key change, and they approved it. So the song became a huge hit for Tina Turner in 1989, 1990. And it was featured on her album Foreign Affair. It was featured in advertising for Applebee's and T-Mobile. Then it was adopted as the anthem for the National Rugby League and is still used more than 30 years later. So I'm going to do The Best, which is also called simply The Best because of what it says in the lyrics. So here we go. I call you when I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wired. When you come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world full of dreams. Speak a language of love like you know what it means. I can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, babe. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart I see the stars every night and day. In your eyes I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I'd be no better place. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I've ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. Each time you leave me, I start losing control. You're walking away with my body and soul. I can feel it even when I'm alone. Oh, baby, don't go. Oh, no. Oh, you're the best. Ow! Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone that I've ever met. Oh, I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. You're simply the best. Yes, simply the best. And the way that I added that song to my repertoire was a client asked for it. She had a party outside last year. She postponed it from the day of her birthday because she wanted to make sure that, you know, friends could come. And it was during COVID, so it needed to be outside, and she tried to do it when it was warmer weather. And she called it All the Feels for 40. So she picked a lot of tunes from my repertoire list. And this one was not in my repertoire. And she was like, I love this song. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to learn this one. So yes, when I saw that it was Tina Turner's birthday coming up this week, I decided to do that one. All right, another birthday that is coming up this week is Natasha Bedingfield. And I read somewhere, and I couldn't find it when I was preparing for tonight, but this song was a huge hit for her. She was born same day, November 26th, 1981, and she will be 40. I got that one right. But she wrote this song with Danielle, Brisebois, and Wayne Rodrigues. And it was released in 2004. And I remember, like, I think I was in a store somewhere the first time that I heard it. And I was like, what song is this? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to, learn this tune because the lyrics are so inspiring. And I believe that back then I read something about why she wrote the song. And I hope this is the truth. And I'm not spreading rumor. But she wrote the song to her brother, who was also a musician. And he was really down, really, really down about, where he was and his career and all types of that stuff. And so she just told him that the rest of his life is unwritten. And so that he could breathe into that and be inspired by that he could make a change at any time and every day. Just feel the rain on your skin and live life. So I'm going to do this song Unwritten to celebrate Natasha Bedingfield's birthday. All right. Yeah. I am unwritten. You can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning. The pen's in my hand. Ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the word on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is Where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Yeah. I break tradition. Sometimes my tries are outside the lines. Yeah. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way. No. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you will not find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Yeah, alright. No one can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Ooh. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it. No, you better let it in. No one else can speak the word on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where the book begins. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. No one else can live your life for you. The rest is still unwritten. Feel that rain on your skin. Yes. Oh, I love that song. It was a little pitchy though. It was pitchy. I did hear that. So that one needs a little bit of work. But I sang it anyway because I'm going to feel the rain on my skin and I'm going to break from tradition. And sometimes my tries are outside the lines. Yes, they are. All right. I see that Keith said he loves that song. And Carolyn is here. She's not cooking this year. She just has to show up with a bottle of wine. Yes. Sometimes that's the best thing. Just show up, get your food on. Let's see. All right, so this has flown by again. Another episode has flown by. Thank you so much for spending your pre-Thanksgiving time with me. I know there are people traveling tonight. There are people cooking and getting ready. When I came into the office today, the parking lot was completely empty, and it's never that empty at 3:00 in the afternoon. I had a gig earlier, and it's at one of my newer clients. But there's one client that I met years ago. He was the activities director at a place in Essex County. The name of the place is Canterbury, and his name is Ricky, and he's such a great guy. I actually got to see him today. But he used to do these theater pieces with his seniors because it was an assisted living place. And so he would do these theater projects, and he had the trio or the quartet the Silver Fox Quartet, come and play for them, and then I would come and I would sing, every now and again. But and we would visit there once a month and play for them. And Ricky went on to move to another corporate company that ran a bunch of assisted living places. And then he became like the senior manager for all the activities for all of these assisted living places. And every time he's moved to a new job, he has invited us into that space. So we did a grand opening for them a couple of months ago, me and the trio. And out of that came two new clients solo for me. And I've been going there every month to each of those places. So I was at one of those places. And Ricky was on the phone with the activities director there. And so I got to say hi and happy Thanksgiving. And I was like, you're the gift that keeps on giving. Because I had a gig last night who was with a former assistant of his. So he just keeps bringing business to me, and I'm so grateful for him and so grateful for that. And I was at the gig this afternoon, and everything went well. They're a really great group. They're very engaged, and they had like their lunch, and I sang for them, and I kept it mellow. They really wanted it to be mellow. And a guy came in near the end, and he's like, "Oh, don't stop, don't stop. Can you just sing At Last? Have you done that yet?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did it earlier." But he's like, "Can you do it again?" And I said, "Sure, I'll do it again." He said, "Yeah, that was my wedding song for my second wedding." So I started singing, and something happened between one of the residents and one of the nurses. And the resident got so upset and so animated, and she just started dropping F bombs all over the place. She was so irritated. And usually she's really engaged with me and she like sings along and stuff. So I wasn't taking it personal. She had her back to me, but she was clearly upset. Something happened physically that really upset her. So I'm standing there singing At Last for this man, and she's screaming. I mean, she's going at it. They can't get her to calm down. So I'm just looking around and I'm just singing, whatever. So I get done, and the guy was like, "What a way to end the day." And I said, "You know what? I used to sing in bars." So, I thought I had gotten away from that. But anyway, she calmed down and she apologized to me. And I was like, I wasn't taking it personally. I knew you were upset, and I hope that everything is okay. But yeah. It's always interesting going to these places because their personalities, it's like, and they're living in a space that's not their own. But they do the best that they can, and it all works out. So it was just an interesting scene to kind of sing At Last while all that was going on. So Fred and Lorraine say happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. Um, so let me do this next song. And Thanksgiving really opens up the holiday season because, it's like Thanksgiving starts, then Christmas is right behind, New Year's, Valentine's Day, all that kind of winter holiday stuff. And my uncle, my mother's brother, one of my mother's brothers. His name is Norvell, and his wife's name is Audrey. And Auntie Audrey asked for this song a couple of weeks ago. And I saved it for tonight because it is a Christmas tune. And I figured, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. We'll be opening, people will start listening to Christmas tunes. And this song is one that, for me, the Christmas season is never, complete without hearing this song. And I love singing it as well. It was copywritten in 1949, written by Robert Wells and Mel Tormé. And it is a huge, huge hit that has been played on the radio every year ever since. And it has an interesting story behind it, a couple of things behind it. According to Mel Tormé, the song was written in July during a blistering hot summer. And he said they were trying to stay cool. So they were thinking about all these things. And one of the writers had just written down in pencil. He said they started chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping, Yuletide carols, folks dressed like Eskimos. They just wrote down all these things to make them think of like being cool. And 40 minutes later, they had this song. So the first recording was June of 1946. And it was recorded at WMCA radio studios in New York City by Nat King Cole, actually by the King Cole Trio. And it wasn't released actually until it was quote unquote accidentally released in 1989, when a whole bunch of things of Nat King Cole's old recordings got released. But the original release that we hear a lot of times was done a couple of months later in August, because Nat King Cole felt that it needed something a little bit more substantial. He wanted to add a string section, so he did. He added a string choir. So they recorded that at the same place, August 19th, 1946, and that was the first recorded issue that was released. Then he recorded it again at Capitol Studios in Hollywood on August 24th in 1953. And that was the first time that the song was put on magnetic tape. Then he recorded it a fourth time in Capitol Studios in New York City in 1961. This was the first edition that was recorded in stereo, and it is the one that is widely played on radio stations during the Christmas season. So now you know all of the history and the 4 different recordings that happened with this tune. So I'm going to close the show with the Christmas song. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh, and every mother's child is going to spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 102. We're living longer. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. Happy holidays to you. Yes, happy holidays. That was a backing track that I made. I made that last year. But yes, happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy kickoff to your holiday season, whatever you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate any specific holiday, welcome to the season of remembering how much we love each other. Love on somebody. It gets cold. Warm them up with some love, with a call, with a kiss, anything you can. And hopefully you'll celebrate with someone that you care about. I know I will. So I will be in the chat box for a few more minutes. Thank you so much for those of you that showed up live and spending your time preparing for the Thanksgiving holiday with me. I appreciate it. Happy, 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 says Keith. Thank you for being here, Keith. I'm glad that you are here. And Wendy says, wonderful, wishing you and yours a blissful, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Wendy. I really appreciate you being here. All right, everybody, I will be in the chat for a few more minutes. Thanks so much. I will see you next week, December 1st. And I'm looking forward to it. Let me know if you have any holiday tunes or wintry themed tunes that you would like to hear during the month of December. I'll love to do them for you. All right. Take care, everyone.